Digital marketing is the way forward, and it's way more effective than traditional methods. Hi, I'm Mark Lovegrove. I'm a business coach and business broker. As a business coach, I had a number of clients that were getting close to wanting to exit their business and not really sure how to do that. Once I became a business broker, the reason I needed social media support was to tell that message. I met David a number of years ago and been really impressed by the way he's built his business over the last few years. So I had no hesitation when I needed some form of social media to talk to David about what he could do to help me. The Dimple team, particularly Renata and Jin, came up with strategies, came up with a plan over a 6-month period, and they just delivered it. It all looks the same, and it's just easy from my perspective. I want easy. I can't be bothered doing social media and playing with websites and making changes, so they just do it. So before I dealt with David from Dimple, my business is growing through word of mouth. I've never spent anything on advertising before. So when I knew I needed to do something differently, the 12-month cost sort of seemed quite a lot to me. And then he said, well, you really need to commit to at least 6 months to really get the benefits from social media, because it takes time to build the profile and build the messaging. So I said, okay, let's do a 6-month deal on a month-by-month basis. I wasn't seeing a lot of results to start with. And David just said, just trust the process, and I did. And within 6 months, it certainly was tuning good leads, and I just signed up for another 6 months straight away afterwards with no hesitation whatsoever. Over a 12-month period, I've personally seen at least a 10 times return on that using Dimple's services for my social media campaigns. My profile, the fact that I'm a business broker, is very much out there now. Just the other day, I had a phone call from a lady, talked to me like I was a friend, and I went, do I know you? And she said, no, I just saw a Facebook post and we need help on how to transition out of this business. She's a new client now. I launched the business a couple of months ago for sale. Within 30 minutes on social media, I had a competitive business up the road wanting to buy them. And during that week, I had 7 inquiries from other businesses in the same industry just wanting to buy them out. Awesome response. I get a monthly report, quite elaborate, so much so that I've got a son who works in the IT business in Europe, and he's had a look at the reporting and said that's awesome and that's so cheap. If you're considering your social media strategy and you're not sure who to use, definitely talk to Dimple. If you've had bad experience in the past, and some people have, it doesn't mean that the social media marketing is the problem, it's the organisation that you're dealing with. No hesitation in recommending the Dimple digital team.